Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another session of our parent support group. We today are having a session on careers for our children after class 10. Our speaker today is a very interesting person. She's actually Dr. Pratima Jagdish. She's an HR strategist, professional life and business coach. She's a speaker and a counselor. She's the founder, director of Creases Academy of Management and Education. She's an executive chief HR advisor at Secpot Technologies and Glassbeam Software, board of trustees in India Literacy Project, an NGO for quality education in India, and she's the resource person at Academy of Creative Teaching and Gopalan Skills Academy. So we'll have Dr. Pratima Jagdish take over.
Sure. Great. Thank you, Mridula. I'm pretty happy being over here. And this session is going to be pretty interesting because it just throws open quite a lot as a part of the career options post 10th standard. Of course, it's the first detour and the first turn, most crucial for any children across. And taking informed decisions during this particular point of time becomes extremely vital when it comes to career. So there is a lot of difference between just taking a decision under influence or under pressure or without knowing, or just because I have taken it up, I want my children to go through this, etc. It's very, very crucial to understand the kind of what are the career options available, because there is so much of vast studies that are available across where the children can specialize in their area of interest and also pursue as they go forward as well. So today we are just going to open up all the dimensions for the education over in this particular session. So the career options and the progression, as we start, careers are made and built. So it's not that, okay, we are born with such and such skills or anything like that. So they are something which is made as we go forward. So basically, we have 4 different sections in the entire session today. And the very first section is the flow of career progression and how do we want to go forward. And so as we look at what is a career, it becomes important for us to understand it's a combination of 3 different components. One is, what are the kind of the personality traits do we carry, and what are the strengths do we carry, the skills and the interest areas that we actually nurture. Using that as a part of the tool, what do we do? That is the profession and the occupation, as what you people mentioned over there, saying that yes, career is a part where it embeds both who we are and the profession that we actually embrace. Along with that, the third dimension is, how do we do it? How do we do it actually answers and caters with answering that academics lays the foundation to form a profession in line with what am I interested in, what is the kind of the strength that I'm carrying with, and that actually forms the part of the career. But is this just it? No, not just it. But eventually, this will have to have a consistent growth. And as we go ahead, we become proficient in the different levels as the years pass by. That is where a lot of difference occupies as a part of the career. As we go forward, when we mention this is the career, as I have already said, 10th standard is the very first turning point for any kid to make a decision. And the second, of course, will be the 12th, after which we go with the UG, PG, etc. So what is the kind of the flow that we have is, after 10th standard, the kid has got an options to go for the pre-university, that is the state board courses. Else they can also go with CBSE or ICSE or IGCSE, and parallelly there is another board that goes with NIOS. I'm sure you all would have heard about it. So that happens to be the kind of the National Institute of Open Schooling, and this is similar to the CBSE and CISE, and they offer quite a lot of vocational courses as well. So, but having said that, these are all the different boards that the child can actually go ahead to pursue with. Post which we have different streams as a part of science, commerce, that is more to do with the business studies, arts or humanities. So can we combine the subjects from different science background to commerce, commerce to arts and humanities? Eventually, yes, some of the boards does give you an opportunity to mix it. but it should be a clear-cut clarity of how am I interested? Am I interested in these subjects, etc. But I'm going to give you the clear-cut idea about what are the different options that we have in science. And if you are very particular about picking up a specific subject, say for instance, there was one particular question from one of you folks to asking me saying that, okay, what is the career for environmental studies? If I want to study environmental studies, then I'll have to pick up science. And there was somebody who asked, who have mentioned a question saying that, what do we need to study if I want to study about insects? Insect studies called entomology, and we will have to study science for that. In such angle, we have the categories in this fashion. I'll also walk you through the other options as what is Polytechnic Diploma. If not, I'm not interested in +1 and +2. Fair enough. So there are a bunch of different other options as well, even if the child is not interested in any of the 10th standard or +1 or +2 per se. So in the other options, we have Polytechnic Diploma, ITI, vocational courses, paramedical courses. We also have a paramedical courses in the same list. And we have some of the skill development courses, including entity of trainings are also available, which is more of the skill-based training.
How do we know what career will suit my son's personality? Is there a specific way to find my son's interests keep changing with time?
This is with every other kid, so it is just not about 1 or 2 kids. So basically, along with all the tips that I suggested, you will have to get onto the individual counseling, where we help you much more so that I can cater to the individual need rather than, there is nothing like one formula fits everybody. No, it doesn't happen that way. So please get in touch with me and help you with that.
So
we can select artificial intelligence and robotics or car designing. They all are a part of the engineering stream. There is nothing like a specialization as such in the bachelor's degree, but you will have to study artificial intelligence and the robotics. There are courses available, but car designing is automobile engineering and doesn't come as a part of the artificial engineering and robotics. So these are 2 different streams as such. Next is design, any kind, but there is no design of any kind. There is a specific design. As you have already mentioned, car design is automobiles. And there is design for, the creative designers are also working in marketing. So that's totally a different design altogether, who work in the fine arts and applied arts as well. So the humanities is the stream for that. Psychology, humanities, sports related humanities, entrepreneurship program. Yes, that's an important aspect. So entrepreneurship, it doesn't have a specific degree as such, but it needs to be carried out as a part of the certification, depending on your idea generation. What is the kind of the product, solution, service? What are you intending to become an entrepreneurship program? But another suggestion that I also have as a part of the CRISARS Academy, we collaboratively work with NFED, that is National Foundation of Entrepreneurship Development. We host the entrepreneurship program in level 1, level 2 and level 3, covering up your entire marketing, finance and governance issues, and give you a bunch of different programs as well. So you can do that. And product designing, of course, is a stream of engineering and science. Army, purely on your physical fitness and the kind of entrance examinations to what part and what category do you want to apply for Army is important, because in Army, for soldiers and defense, you just the 10th standard and state board SSLC is enough. But for some of them, +2 is mandatory. For some of them, bachelor's is mandatory. That's Army, Navy or Air Force. Yes.
Does it make sense to actually do an assessment of children to find out what they're good at, and what age should it be done at? Because it's a hard thing to figure out, right? Because children keep changing. Even as adults, you keep switching your interest. So what can be done to help parents make the assessment? What is the child good at? What are they able to do? Because that is one of the key questions, right?
Absolutely. Okay, great, Nirmal. Yeah, let me take that. Eventually, yes, there are quite a lot of tests available. We do apply those tests only when it is required. There are learning tests, there are skill inventory tests. So there are quite a lot of psychometric tests available. But personally, if you ask me, if I have administered these tests as well to various different kids, but it's not something which is very consistent. After 6 months, they just keep changing. It's about the revelation always I would want to say this fact that career is never a linear path. It has got a lot of detours, and you just will develop those skills as you go forward and keep looking, okay, what am I really good at? It's a self-realization as well. So never a linear path, and we can apply those tests, and it is just an eye-opener. It is not a decision-making point. So that's what I would want to say. I repeat, it's just an eye-opener to evaluate, oh, am I interested in this? Probably I'm interested in this. But I would not suggest anybody to take a decision exclusively on the test results, because it is pretty much assorted and varied. And what am I interested in today and what am I interested 2 years down the lane is totally a dynamic factor for that. And we do apply for that, and it just changes. But I would suggest more on, to answer your question in a nutshell, opt for generic and then go to the specific, so that you have everything available in your plate and you will choose what you are really interested in. So something like, you have a buffet and you can choose what you want. But looking at the buffet to choosing that buffet was this particular session.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Very much. Thank you, parents. Thank you so much for all your positive comments.